What is up, folks? Sean, the Average Angler, back at you. We are back at home, as you can see, back from our vacation. And there was packages waiting here for me. So I'm going to go through some of those, give you a few tips on some of these baits that I got in case you're interested. First, I want to acknowledge Chris. I got your package. Check out what Chris sent me. All the way from, I believe it's Temple, Georgia. Not as far across the country as you can get. But that is a Mag EXDR OSP, one of my favorite deep divers, and that color is called Knockout Craw. It's got a little bit of red down on the bottom, and then it's kind of like a phantom craw. And he also sent me this other OSP Blitz EXDR Ghost Craw. So again, that transparent watermelon works very good on my local pond here. Some of the clear water bodies, those ghost colors work really, really well. And if you like this kind of content, guys, hit that subscribe button down below. Help us get to 10,000, where I'm sure we'll have another big giveaway. We've got a couple winners, Flag 170 and the Berkeley Nessies. So one person's going to get a flag, one's going to get a couple of Nessies, and maybe some other things that I might throw in there. We'll see how that goes. But so like I said, I got a few packages. That one from Chris arrived. Thank you very much, Chris. Much appreciated. I'll put those to good use. And I'm going to put something together for you and send it out your way so you can try some things out. All right, guys, something I do every year is replace storage boxes, because I've had them for a long, long time. And this is a new one. And when I saw it, I thought, man, that looks really nice. Kind of formed on the bottom here, so a little bit sturdier than the old plastic, plain clear plastic ones I have. The other nice thing, one long handle here with a label area for you to put what's in the box. Now I do use labels. Maybe the first time, I don't know, maybe I'll write on it and then put labels after that. Well, they opened easy the first time. All right, inside the box, lots of slots. Looks like these come pre-cut, so you no longer have to cut them, shave them, worry about cutting yourself if that was an issue for you. Clear on the top. We'll peel that back, and then I'll read you some of the features of these. And these are really good boxes without spending the $30 for an edge box. And that's what I really liked about these. I think they're kind of an in-betweener. I think retail on these is about 12 bucks. And there you have it. Clear top. Dividers are in a nice little package, but they are pre-cut, so you don't have to cut them. They're good to go. So much quicker and easier. Looks like there is spaces about every inch across the box, so you can adjust to suit your need. I wouldn't call these waterproof. There's no gasket in them, but they do have a lip, and then on the lid it's slotted to fit in that lip, so they fit pretty tight. But since there's no gasket, I'm not going to call them waterproof. I don't think they claim that to cover it. This is a 3700 standard size, standard thickness, single latch design, as I showed you there. Rigid dividers, prevents tackle migration. Well, that's good, because a lot of the old ones would bend over time. That's why I replace them, because after time they start to bend. They got the rust stricter, up to 5 times rust protectant. Yeah, that's great. I like that, but I still gonna use my little silica gel packs. I've showed you guys before. I will grab those in just a second. 4 by 64 customizable compartments. All right, cool. Let me show you guys what I use. Terminal tackle, stuff with treble hooks, those kinds of things. I get these off Amazon. This is a 60 pack. Dry and Dry premium quality silica gel desiccant. You just throw a couple of these in the box. I don't have any issues with anything rusting. These things work great. I've had these for years, guys. It's not like you have to replace them often. And if they do get moist, you can tell because they change colors. You put them in the microwave, boom, they're good again. Great way to protect your trebles and your terminal tackle from rusting. One of the best tips I can give you. All right, couple other things I picked up from Shields, mostly to mess around with stuff. This one was $3.49 out of the clearance bin. It's just a little small rattle trap type bait. That color, they call it Bombay Lime. Okay, it is a 3/8 ounce, 2-inch size, pretty small, not really big, much smaller than most of what I have and that type of stuff. But I think that'll match the size of the bait fish in my lake. This was an interesting one that I found also. Like I've told you guys before, I like trying things from different places. And here is this bait. This is essentially like a pocket craw. They call it the 4-inch swimming craw. This is green pumpkin. And this is pretty cool because these are fantastic on a swim jig. The Shields one is solid on this back half piece, right? So where you're gonna put it onto the swim jig and onto the hook keeper, solid bait. And then when you get up here, it is a tube bait, as you can see in his little mouth there. That's really good for putting your scent in or whatever. But if this is anything like the old pocket craw, these things swim really, really well. And they smell like anise, I think, is the scent they used. I'm sorry, I don't remember what I paid. There's no price tag on here. You get 8 in a bag. Hey, I just got it to test it out. I'll let you guys know what I think. Couple things that I haven't seen in my local shop. The VMC tungsten swim bait head. This is the one Jacob Wheeler and Dustin Cannell always talk about. It is the red line PTFE coating, vanadium steel, nice hook on it, tungsten head. This is a 3/16. It's got the great hook keeper there. They say this design is further back. It helps preserve the bait a little longer, maybe catch a few more fish. Another one that I had not seen in my local shop, I know these are fairly popular with some people, Welcher, AOY from the NPFL and Bassmaster 2 years ago. The Crush City Cleanup Craw. Good looking little bait. I like it. It's compact. I see why he likes it. Very compact bait. Good kickers on those claws. You can see up there, the kickers there. Good compact, great for pitching into cover. This color is called Chili Craw. It's kind of a green pumpkinish with a lot of red in it. Our craws here on the Delta right now, word has it, are really red. Okay, maybe at Clear Lake too. Just take note of that. I got a couple more things here. And actually, I just had another delivery. It just showed on my phone. But this is something that I have been waiting for. This is the 2.8-inch Beastie Bug on the back of that little Pee-wee football head. And I think I said quite some time ago that would be really cool to have that in a 3.8. If you guys aren't on the mailing list, maybe you missed it. But there it is. The 3.8. That is going to match up perfectly with some of our full-size jigs. This is a compact, but we'll see. Oh, that looks pretty good. Bring that baby on up there, and I will be following up with an in the pool video. This is on a Dirty Jigs compact, and there you go. Perfect. Nice and lively. That one is the green pumpkin black. I've got something else that I've been really wanting to show you guys. I ordered these a while ago, and they had some sales, so it took a little while to get them. But this guy here, and I know some of you have bought these because they mentioned it to me, but this is the Fat Pack Bait Skipper Toad. And this is in a 3.5. The typical size is a 4, so a little bit smaller. And just for comparison, because I got some 4s too, you know me, I'm not going to leave something out. But it's pretty substantial when you look at the size of the body, the kickers, the whole profile of the bait. Really nice. This color, by the way, is bluegill. Great color this time of year. Fishing over weeds, that kind of stuff. A lot of those fish are keyed on bluegill and crawdads. But I had to get some white also. Okay, you'll notice it's got a nice flat bottom on it. I got a few colors of these to try out, but I'm really excited about that 3.5 on a buzzbait. I think that's going to be a really good one on a buzzbait. You guys can go on their website and look. They have some really good videos on there. If you go to the Skipper Toad, and then you go down to the bottom, they have some YouTube videos of guys fishing them and doing really well on them. And then the other color I got in that 3.5 was the green pumpkin Chartreuse. Okay, there you'll see the green pumpkin top, Chartreuse bottom. Again, kind of a bluegill color. That's kind of what I was going for. Really nice option to have that smaller size profile, you know. It's most of what I've seen, they're all pretty much the same size. That tough toad's actually a little bit bigger. But a couple of other things for you bait finesse guys. That's that 2.8 Fat Pack Baits Fat Swimmer. And that color is just phenomenal for clear water. It's called Clear Water Green Money Minnow. Okay, you get 15 to a pack, 2.8 inch. Good buy. Like most Fat Pack stuff, good buy on it. Got a few other things. I don't know, maybe you guys have looked, maybe you haven't. But they've got really good prices on their Dropshot weights. This is a 15 pack of 3/16. These are clip-ons. They also have the tie-ons. The Toadstool Pro Ned. Okay, for those of you that don't know, the Toadstool really kind of lends itself to standing straight up and down with that bait. If that bait has any kind of buoyancy, these are going to want to land flat down so that they're standing straight up in the water. Then when you hop them up, same thing. It lands that way. So if you want a profile of your bait standing up, these are a great head for it. And I'll tell you, they have all kinds of options for hook sizes, colors. So I got watermelon. This is a 10 pack in the 1/16 ounce, and I got them in the 1/0. I don't remember, there's two different hooks to choose from. I don't remember if I got the mustads or the VMCs. One's a little bit heavier duty than the other one. So there's some great options there with the Fat Pack for your Ned heads. All right, and one other thing I wanted to try while I was placing the order. This is the Wrecking Ball, okay? It's just a round ball head for your swim baits. Now, the one I got might be a little big for that 2.8, but have no fear. I'm pretty sure I also ordered some 3.8s, and I'll show you that in just a second. Nice little ball head, really good hook keeper down on the bottom. The hook keeper on the bottom, guys, is a little better for preserving your baits because the fish close their mouth up on the top, which is why a lot of them are on the bottom. Good gap there. Super sharp. Again, I got the 10 pack. If you go on their website and you look, it's a better deal to buy in the bigger quantities, and you'll see it if you go look in there. And don't forget, if you sign up for the mailing list, that's how I keep doing this stuff. I get 20% off. Here is the 3.8. Perfect size. What a great color that is. And this is one thing I had trouble really telling what the colors look like on the website. This one's called the Golden Money Minnow. And that is a perfect little bait fish color. They've got little ribbed, non-ribbed areas there, kind of to give you an idea of where your hook maybe will come out. I'm not really sure, but I like it. The color, again, like most Fat Pack bait stuff, the flake is nice and subtle, so it does a good job of flashing without being overkill or too much. So look for some videos to come this week in the pool of some of these baits. Now I'm going to try the swim baits. I don't know how well, because the pool is only about 5 feet across, how well I'll be able to demonstrate, but we can definitely do the craw bait. Try the skipper toad. I'm really excited about that skipper toad, man. I've been wanting to get these for quite some time. I'm heading to the Delta next weekend to prep for my frog fishing tournament, so I won't get a whole lot of time doing other stuff. But hey, I'm still a fisherman and I still want to catch, so I'm still going to throw other baits, all right? As I said, back from vacation, still waiting for one of the winners to contact me. Douglas Stubbs was the other winner, and then I will get those packages put together and shipped out to the two winners. The other one was Spain, Mr. Spain out of Arizona. Mr. Spain I've heard from, need to hear from Mr. Stubbs. We'll get those sent out. Thanks so much, guys, for helping build the channel. Next stop, 10,000. Let's get there. Who knows what we might give away on that one. Something good. We'll figure it out. If there's something you want me to test, I'm getting back in testing mode. I'm thinking a rod, a reel, something. Maybe something's coming out from iCast. What do you guys want to see? Sean the Average Angler, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.